welcome back to Better Living. I'm here now with Kim from the Ohio Department of Transportation. She is the Transportation Administrator. We are talking about, well, first let's talk about Roadeo.
Yes.
It's Roadeo, but I like to, put the little emphasis on there. Tell me all about Roadeo. It's ODOT's annual completion of your drivers. You compete. You have a little competition. Tell us about it.
Yep, it's tomorrow. The guys work, our employees work all year. They plow snow, they run the loader, and this is the time they come out and they compete against each other. They test their skills. This is kind of like a training session also, because they're going through a course that simulates like going by parked cars, getting close to mailboxes. There's backing. They have to pick up something with a loader and carry it through a course. And it's just a time where we see they're all our best, but we want to see who the best of the best is. And all they get basically is a little trophy for doing it, but they get excited, and
Sure.
It's something really fun.
Well, they get to test their skills, but it's also a lot of fun. And
It's a lot of
as
fun.
we know, from the time we are little to when we are very grown adults, that's what we like to do. We like to put our skills to the test, and we all like to be the best, don't we?
That's right. That's right. And so they're going to all come out tomorrow. We'll start in the morning. They have to take a written part that tests their CDL knowledge. They do something. They walk around both the truck and the loader, and they have to find things that are wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that simulates what they do every day. When they come to their vehicle, they have to walk around and make sure everything's ready so it's road ready.
Sure.
Then they go out and they have to drive the courses.
Well, and I would guess that the winner has some bragging rights then, too.
They
for the next
definitely
year.
do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they also, our first and second place winners for the truck and for the loader, then get to go on to the state competition, which is in Columbus, which is this coming September. And we've had lots of people that have won that.
Cool.
So we're real proud up here in Northwest Ohio of our employees.
Those would be big bragging rights then.
Big bragging rights.
That's the statewide bragging rights.
That's right.
Well deserved, yeah. Well, let's also talk about the Paint a Plow program.
Oh.
We've got some great pictures of some different plows that have been painted. Tell people what the Paint a Plow program is.
This is a partnership with our Northwest Ohio schools, high schools, and we take a plow, we make it black, we drop it off at the school, and the kids get to paint it. The art departments get to paint it, and then they bring it back. We take pictures of it, we put it on our webpage, and our employees, all 363, get to go on there and vote for who they think is the best. This year, our competition was for patriotism and for safety. Wauseon won our patriotism, Wauseon High School, and safety was Toledo Rogers
That one
High
that we
School.
just saw,
The one you just saw.
Safety, Well, I think it's great because I think it's great that kids get to get involved. Just any time that they get to get involved. And so many times we talk about that the kids, especially at the high school age, the kids that get recognized are the kids that are, shooting hoops and throwing the football. And I know that because that's a lot of what my kids do. And I
Right.
love what they do. And I think they put a lot of time. And there's our big winner from Wauseon. But a lot of times the kids that are more involved in the arts and the music programs are not the kids that get as much recognition. So this is awesome that they get that recognition,
Right.
first of all. But two, that they can see something that's actually going to be, put to use and put to work too.
Right, right. And it brings them the attention to what our employees are doing in the winter snow and ice. We want the high school students to recognize that they need to stay back from the plows,
Sure.
and it gets them a right touching what we're doing. And we love this partnership. And APWA, Northwest Ohio branch, has donated $250 to each school that wins. And Little Caesars Pizza is a sponsor, so they get a pizza party for
Which they
winning.
probably like the most.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I love that. And it is so important that we remind kids that, especially those new drivers, they got to pay extra attention when they're driving in those inclement, weather conditions,
Right.
because they don't think about how much farther you got to stay behind that snow plow and what they're out doing and how much, they can be easily distracted in those situations.
Yes. The first time after I first started working, I pulled up behind a snowplow and I realized real fast
Sure.
how far back, because if you get too close, you're not going to be able to see.
I'm always amazed that, and I'm a nervous Nelly driver. Teresa and I have talked about that. I am a stay back, drive slow. I stay way back off those plows, and you know, I'm always amazed at the people that'll just come and speed right past me and go up on them, and it's not worth it to me.
No, no. And this is a lot of fun for the kids, and it's a lot of fun for us.
Sure.
So right now they're displayed in front of our office building in Bowling Green. All the plows are out there, and tomorrow we've invited the 2 winning schools to come and watch the rodeo. And that way we can also recognize them during the rodeo and give them their prizes.
I love it, and they can come and watch these people working on their skills as drivers, and you know, just looking down the road a little bit, it's perhaps a good way for them to see what kind of careers and what kind of jobs that you guys have at the Ohio Department of Transportation too, that perhaps they want to do someday.
That would be wonderful. We'd love to talk to them about that. And it's a lot of fun. The people that we have working for us like to get their hands dirty. They like to drive the big equipment. We have people in the office, you know, so there's a lot of opportunities at ODOT.
There are, and some of it too is so mind-boggling, all the engineering and all the things that go into keeping our roads safe and keeping our roads drivable, and how you guys, the logistics of all the construction, and it is absolutely mind-boggling. So if people want to see these plows and want to know more about the rodeo, they certainly could check out your website, or they could maybe come by the rodeo tomorrow.
Yep, we're at 317 East Poe Road in Bowling Green, and the plows are sitting right out front.
Well, it is a sight to see, as you can see from some of those pictures. It's really cool. So check it out, or check out the website. And of course, if you need information about road conditions, you can always go to that OGO website. It always has the up-to-date latest things. We'll be right back on Better Living.